Hello and welcome back to Custom Craziness. Today we're doing our winner's final match. Whoever wins this will be the first team to move on to grand finals and would have won the whole thing if we were doing a single elimination. Over on the left, we've got the 12 seed Dark Souls and Weirdos. This is a very slow deck that will build to a meteoric endgame with the Dark Souls cards and has lots of nasty control with the Weirdos cards. Over on the right, in the 2 seed, we've got the Astronomers and the Terminators. This is a relentless deck that will build towards an infinite score that it can do pretty reliably with just a few cards. We'll see which of these teams can triumph. This is going to be a very high caliber match. Starting off, we're using our low risk base deck, and the lower seed is going first. Let's jump in. Okay, so we've only got one minion in hand. That's fine. Chosen Entities are pretty good to see. We'll do Crystal Lizard, I think, as well. Where do we want to put it? Let's put it on Pandora. Good base to start off with, I think. When we play Chosen Undead, Crystal Lizard triggers. What do we see? Sunlight Warrior and Bonfire. I think we're going to draw Sunlight Warrior. Bonfire is pretty good, but I think we just need minions. So I think we're going to have to bottom deck this to increase the chance that we get some. Then we move Crystal Lizard to Haunted Mansion. Draw 2. Okay, good. 4 kings, that's good. Okay, what are these guys doing? I could see them playing Hubble this turn. Clogging their stack isn't the best thing, but it's also not the worst thing when they already don't know what's in it. So I think I'd be okay with that. Play him on either Underdark or Haunted Mansion, I think. Maybe to avoid draining our hand too quickly, let's put him on Haunted Mansion. Let's see, let's put a Terminatrix into our stack. We just need the draw right now, and that's not what we need right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we draw a card. And we'll reveal it as we draw it. TTS, please. Okay. Then, yeah, we'll just play Exposed Endosculpted. We'll search for an Endoskeleton. Again, since we don't have any deck knowledge other than that Terminatrix is in our bottom 6, this is fine. In fact, it might even be good. Alright. And let's draw 2 for turn. Ooh, Halley's Comet. We've already got 2 of our infinite pieces. We got the phone book, and we got Halley's Comet. Now we're just missing Hipparchus. This could be a quick game. We'll see, though. Alright. What do we want to do? I kind of wanted to do 4 kings on Pandora, but I don't know if we have the time for that now. I suppose what we could do is do Introvert on Haunted Mansion, see what Crystal Lizard gives us, and then play Sunlight Warrior somewhere. Yeah. Probably not on Haunted Mansion, despite the fact that Introvert is definitely the best thing to put Sunlight Warrior power counters on. It's just because I would put this 9 away. Actually, no, it's close enough to the start of the game. I don't think they'll be able to do that. I think it'll be okay. Okay. Play the Introvert, do Crystal Wizard, and who knows, maybe we just draw something better. Oh, that's not a choice right there. I think we grab Gravelord Nito. I think that's more important to this deck, even though this is obviously a very, very good card. So we'll put that on top. Move this back over. Yeah. We'll bury Sunlight Warrior on Haunted Mansion. Excuse me. And then we'll draw 2 per turn. Okay, blacksmith's good to see. What are we doing? Do we go for Haunted Mansion now? We Something we don't want to do is use Hubble for Halley's Comet and move that chosen undead over, because then it'll destroy Hubble. And that's not a good idea. Hmm. I'll have to try that sometime. If somebody gets destroyed, then Endoskeleton can be played on the same base. Huh. I'm not sure if that's a feature or a bug. I'm not sure if I like that or not. Anyway, though, I think we'll play Galileo. I think on Haunted Mansion, just in case they've got another chosen undead in their pocket. All right, reveal our top 3. I mean, these are all perfectly fine cards, but they're not Hipparchus, so I think we can get rid of them. Let's get rid of these. Keep Galileo, because that'll allow us to do other stuff. Yeah, okay. So mostly a miss, but not all a loss. All right. I think we draw 2. Ooh, okay. And yeah, we didn't want to use Hubble's talent. Oh, we could have revealed these though, and we should be revealing them. So we draw an extra card when we reveal Powers of Creation. And obviously we reveal this. Just while Hubble's in play, assume that we're revealing all the stuff we draw. Which I realize we could have used that for Halley's Comet earlier, but I don't think they wanted to. Yeah. Okay. Do Sunlight Warrior. We're gonna stack power counters on the introvert to start. Something we do want to consider is potentially putting a second minion on Haunted Mansion so that we don't have to. Oh, we know we can just do a Signed Seat Kid to work with that though. Yeah, we can play a Signed Seat Kid this turn instead of Gravelord Nito or Four Kings. And yeah, put it on Pandora, but this will make sure that we can still get presence even if we move away the introvert. Yeah. And it steals power counters away, so that endoskeletons are less effective. Well, it steals all attachments, but yeah. Okay, I'm okay with that. We'll do a Signed Seat Kid, do Crystal Wizard. Okay, I think we'll draw this one as opposed to this one. Yeah, and put this on bottom. We're gonna put Crystal Wizard on the Underdark, with the idea being that if they score a Haunted Mansion, we can swap a Signed Seat Kid in. Yeah. Okay. Do we? Yeah. Let's put off-putting on this introvert. Then we could potentially turn this into a solo if they're not careful. Or alternatively, we could just Sunlight Warrior again. Hmm. I think putting out the threat is. By that I mean presenting the threat is okay, because they could still potentially win the base. Yeah, with a Signed Seat Kid and off putting out, like They could potentially still win it if they wanted to. These guys are gonna have to really overinvest if they want to guarantee a win, which is kind of the point. Okay, good. Chosen Undead. Old Soul's also nice. All right. What are we doing? With 9 power, can we use Halley's Comet and Hubble to solo Haunted Mansion? Well, actually, it wouldn't even be a solo because of the assigned seed kit. Yeah, and Haunted Mansion means that the assigned seed kit doesn't even go away. That's disgusting. Um, on the other hand, well, this is for later game, but Terminatrix can steal assigned seed kit once it goes to the discard pile, and that'll be really nice. Yeah, yeah, that'll be really nice for sure. So what do we do? I think we can start with second Galileo. It's hard to think about how to approach anything with a science seed kit out somewhere else. Because you gotta figure that's gonna swap the biggest minion. Hmm. And then maybe we do Pillars of Creation first. Uh, what I was thinking was that we can do Galileo first to see what Pillars of Creation is gonna give us. Because Pillars of Creation could give us more reveals. Hmm. Maybe we still go for that. Just gotta get the game started. Um, yeah, we don't want to fall too far behind just in case our infinite doesn't end up working out. Like, we do have to be careful with chosen undeads, and they've got a card in here that can bring this phase 3 ability to phase 2, and that can destroy Hipparchus. So we do have to be a little bit careful. So yeah, I think by that I mean we do need to actually like, play the game. So let's do Galileo. Ooh, Jupiter. Okay. Ooh, and Andromeda. Okay, good hits. Okay, so what are we doing with all this? I think we can get rid of this. For now, we'll leave these two on top. What are we doing with them? Getting a bankable extra minion play. We're giving somebody +3. We're not going to give that to Hubble. But I think this actually will guarantee our win, even if we only put a few minions. If we don't put any more minions there. Okay. Let's do this. And then I say we do this to reveal them again. Oh, okay. I think we still get rid of the Terminator to increase our odds of getting something better off of pillars. And even if we get like an endoskeleton, we still got like a Terminatrix to play. I mean, on the other hand, we could play Terminator and destroy the introvert. And that happens before the introvert has a chance to do anything for multiple reasons, actually. Oh, so maybe we do that. Instead of giving somebody plus power, we just kneecap them straight out. I'm not opposed to that, actually. Leave all of this out? I mean, there's no way they're double scoring like Pandora or something, right? That'd be ridiculous. Yeah, especially if we want to do a science seek kit first. If we want to, we'd have to do Pandora first to avoid a science seek kit messing things up. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. If we could have thought about this before we did the first set of reveals, perhaps. Hmm. I do think it's good to destroy the introvert. Get rid of all of this, especially this. Hmm. Yeah, I think I like that plan. Yeah, we're not breaking Pandora, but I'll put out the power anyway. That's 3 from Jupiter, 2 from Pandora. And we'll return these in the same order. And play Pose at Creation. Reveal those 3 cards again. So now we have 2 extra minion plays. Somebody's getting +3. Yeah, 20 your minions. So that's going to be Galileo again. Actually, we could have played the Terminatrix first. How much would that be? That'd be 17. Yeah, because we know what we're revealing with this. That'd be another 5 from Jupiter total. Oh gosh, maybe we can do the double score. I think that'd be better. Hmm. Can we? Hmm. Hmm. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, the problem is that even playing this last minion only gets us 25, not 28. Yeah. So we're not going to be able to get the double score. We do have Hubble's talent. Does that help? I mean, that gets us Pandora instead, which might be better. Hmm. Yeah, it pushes the tempo of the game. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. How much do we need? 3 more. We've got a 5-power Galileo. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that actually. Okay. So yeah, we put all this on the bottom, and then this gets shuffled into our bottom 5. Okay, we'll do Hubble's talent, reveal Halley's Comet, move our 5-power Galileo. That's actually all we need. Okay. Shuffle this into our bottom 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we could have put either Jupiter or Andromeda in on top to be drawn with Hubble. Does that add enough? No, we're still 4 power short on Haunted Mansion the way this is working out. Yeah, that's okay. We'll take our chances, I guess. Right, what do we got? Judgment Day. Okay, whatever. Is this mandatory? No. Oh, it is mandatory. Ooh. So even though these are both mandatory, whoever's turn it is decides which one wins out. Okay. Oh, actually, we are going to get the double score because we got endoskeleton. We can play that for free. So yeah, we'll play Terminator here, and we'll name introvert. Okay. Pandora. It scores. Let's see. We've got Chosen Undead over here. I don't have any specials. Yeah, I mean, the only reason a box assigned Seed Kid. Well, actually, they can do it to keep it away from them for Terminatrix, but they've already used one Terminatrix, and we know the other one is somewhere in their deck. It still might be okay to do that, since we're getting a VP from the base, and we're not swinging it. Like, they're still going to have 14 power here, even if we destroy the Terminatrix. So I'm not opposed to just doing a signed Seed Kid to keep it out of their hands. We have some recursion, but it's not that much. Yeah, it's a strange play. It does also advance Lord of Cinder for the case that matters. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. This all goes away. And we're gonna play an endoskeleton. Bottom deck the Terminatrix, I think. Okay. Haunted Mansion scores. This is mandatory, but this is also mandatory. And it's their turn, so they decide which one goes first. They're going to decide that Terminator goes first. And Terminator destroys an introvert. Goodbye. Oh, they're actually, sorry, they're going to use offbeat to prevent that. They'll resolve it after the base scores. Now, is it better to move the introvert away? Yes, because if they don't, well, okay, they get the VP is the upshot, and they'd be down by 4 instead of down by 5. But the downside is they lose the introvert anyway because they can decide the Terminator goes before Haunted Mansion's ability. They can use that to shuffle back, to trigger Crystal Lizard and shuffle back offbeat, which is going to be really important in this match, I think. Yeah. I think it'll be worth it. What are they discarding? I don't want to discard Chosen Undead. Get rid of 4 Kings, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. Abyss Walking's really good. We can get Lord Vessel to still salvage the soul. Oh, and yeah, we're shuffling this back. Yeah, I don't like it, but I think this is better. We want to keep Chosen Undead so that we can get rid of, so that we can box like Nito or something. Nito is really important. All right. I get the 3. Oh, they do Crystal Lizard as well. Seath or Pyromancy Flame? Yeah, they're gonna draw Seath. They'll put Pyromancy Flame on top though. It's a good card. Okay, now, yeah, they're gonna bury Hubble on the Smoke Pit, I guess. Yeah, they just don't want to end up in a situation where... Actually, no, they can do it this way. Because if it works out, then, like, oh man, they'll be up by loads of points. Yeah, they'll just need minions to discard. is the only caveat. Okay. Okay. Fine. I mean, that works too. They can reveal Hubble with no consequence, other than revealing their hand, which, like, whatever. Okay. Oh, this has to go to smoke. And now what? I think they play blacksmith somewhere. Probably flaming. No, probably smoke pit for crystal lizard procs. And they do no, sunlight warrior on the introvert. Yeah, stack those power counters. Yeah. All right, we'll do blacksmith first. What do we want to use the smoke pit at all? Maybe. What would we get rid of? I'm actually not sure. Maybe just this. Even this is a good card. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't use the smoke pit at all. Especially, yeah, that gets rid of Pyromancy Flame off the top. And, like, I think Pyromancy Flame's pretty darn good here. Yeah. Okay, let's just leave things as is. Alright, Crystal Blizzard goes, Pyromancy Flame, or Phantom Allies, and we're drawing Pyromancy Flame. I think we'll bottom deck Phantom Allies, they're just better cards that we can get to. Not that that's a bad card necessarily, it's just a very, very slow card. And I think we need to get a move on. Alright, this is gonna go, I think, to here. Alright, we'll do Blacksmith. We'll reveal the top card of our deck and draw it if it's an action. Yeah. Okay, that's just Flask, it's an action. Do we still do Sunlight Warrior, or do we do something else now? I think we still do Sunlight Warrior. Yeah, they'd have to add 8 power to break it instantly. And they'd need to do it in a way where they don't succumb to off-putting. Keep in mind that they've already used 2 of their Terminators. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay. Draw 2. Okay, social cue, gotta remember that exists. Okay. They'll uncover Hubble and reveal their hand to show they have no minions. Convenient. Oh, this goes here now. What are they doing this turn? I think they do Observatory. Yeah, put it there. We'll use the talent. Real bottom 2. Okay, put this on top. And then keep that in stack. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Mimetic Polyalloy will get us Hipparchus eventually. I think we'll do Hubble. Shuffle something into our deck. We'll shuffle. Yeah, we'll do Judgment Deck. Shuffle that into our bottom 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a card. Wow, it's Terminatrix. Let's do Flaming Area. We don't want to use Smoke Pit at this point because we've got a good amount of stuff set up at the bottom. Alright, what does Terminatrix want to do? Neither of these are particularly good. Could do... I'll tell you what we could do. You could Terminatrix and turn it into Terminator. Well, no, but if they scored on their turn, that doesn't matter. Yeah, never mind. Hold on to it. Just have it hanging over their heads. Potentially turn it into Galileo. Sure, I like that. Alright, draw two. Okay, Armstrong. Oh, yeah, we're revealing as a plan, so we can just play Armstrong. Do we want to do it on Underdark? Problem is, a chosen undead can drop in and take it out, and then we're back where we started and getting soloed, and we lose Armstrong. Yeah. Sorry. Put him on the smoke pit. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Uncover Sunlight Warrior. Goes back to hand. 1, 2, 3. Hmm. Oh, did they play standard? No, they didn't play standard action. I gotta remember that they've got that. Go to Blacksmith. Probably try and draw an action. Yeah. Yeah, we want to put. If we're gonna play Pyromancer Flame, we want to put it on the introvert. Then we can play Old Soul there as well. Yeah. And that'll allow us to do some funky stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's do Blacksmith. That is an action. Great. Hmm. Can we double score the smoke pit? I think we can, right? So this guy's gonna be what? 9, 7 after it gets the -2. That's 14. That's 10. Yeah, we totally can. That'll recover our losses nicely. How much VP does that put them at? It's gonna put them at 9 to our 7, 8. It'll be 9 to 9. Okay. Okay. Is there a minion we're okay with throwing into Flaming Airy for the draw? Hmm. Yeah, this one. And we'll have to discard something else for Underdark, but it's possible Flaming Airy gives us that. Yeah. Okay. I think we'll be okay. We're gonna tie the score at 9-9. Hopefully. I think. Hmm. We do have to be a little bit careful. Who is Old Soul playing once we... Oh, you know what? We can do 4 kings. Oh, it's only played. Never mind. Hmm. It's a strange thing. Hmm. This is number of minions, right? Yeah. We can't weaken them enough. Hmm. Does that put us at risk of getting soloed? Not if we put, like, yeah, not if we put 4 kings there, for instance. Yeah, I think we'd be okay. Yeah. I think I like where this is going. Okay, so we do this to start. Crystal Lizard. Okay, draw this one. I think we can bottom deck the second Pyromancer Flame. Crystal Lizard goes to another base. Use Flaming Airy, destroy the Voodoo Doll Kid. Play Old Soul. Oh, we do have to make sure we have minions there, don't we? That's kind of important, isn't it? Yeah, that is kind of important. Alright, well, let's see what Crystal Lizard gives us. Yeah, perfect. We'll just draw this. And we'll top deck the Chosen. No, we'll top deck the Chosen Undead. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Offbeat can be used to take care of that. Yeah. Then we've got Pyromancy Flame for the last power. Oh, we got to discard a minion. Discard Chosen Undead. Yeah. Since we're getting another one, it's less bad to do that. Okay. And now Pyromancy Flame adds the last power. Oh, and Crystal Lizard's got to go to another base as well. It's going to go to Smoke Pit. Okay. Underdark scores. We're going to do off-putting first. Move Hubble over. Okay. Old Soul is going to go bottom of deck. Played potentially actually Chosen Undead instead of other things. I think I like that actually. Definitely better than Four Kings, I think. Yeah. Let's do Chosen Undead instead. Yeah, that way we're using that discard. I like that. Okay. And we'll move the introvert, but we'll play offbeat to queue that up to after scoring. And we're moving it to Smoke Pit. Oh, did we need somebody on? Did we need somebody else on Smoke Pit to actually win Smoke Pit? Maybe we can do Airy first then. Hold on, maybe we do Airy first. Yeah, because we can definitely score that. And that'll be a solo. Oh, yeah. Because, no, it's one short because of the -2. Unless we play somebody other than Chosen Undead with Old Soul. Which would be Four Kings. It would be Four Kings. See, my only hesitation with that is that we're still tying. We're tying on Flaming Airy. We're not soloing it. Is there a different action we can play other than Pyromancy Flame to get more power? Doesn't look like it. Annoying. How much power does this need? Also 8? Very annoying. Well, okay, tell you what. Maybe what we do then is we do Old Soul's minion on Smoke Pit. Yeah, the only danger there is that we get soloed on flaming area, and then we're right back where we started, basically. Hmm. That's tough. I don't know. Yeah, this is one power short of scoring either of these bases, either with this here or that alone, which is so annoying. And there's no action you can play to fund that difference. Instead of Pyromancy Flame. How do we want to play this? Yeah, if we had a Liquid Humanity, this would be a different story. But we don't. Hmm. We're already using Offbeat in order to get points on Underdark, which is definitely the best use of it. One short, huh? Yeah, let's do this -2 now, so you can think about it more clearly. Seven plus 11 is indeed only 18, and 7 plus 7 is indeed only 14. We can solo the Smoke Pit, but then we might get soloed on Airy. We can solo the Smoke Pit by doing this. Chosen Undead takes out Armstrong. And then off-putting moves away Hubble again. Actually, that's not that big a risk, is it? It's not that big a risk. No. And then we'll be up 9-8. That's slightly better than being tied 9-9. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And the risk we get soloed and fighting here isn't actually that high. Okay, so now we've scored Underdark. This moves, we already counted for the -2. We do Crystal Lizard now. Yeah. So it's going to go to Flaming Area. Alright. I think we draw this, put this on top. Okay. Ooh, Shadow Realm. Okay. That's not bad. Okay. Cousin Larry Smoke Pit scores. This has to go first. It's going to move Hubble. Or do we kill Hubble and move away Armstrong? Yeah, I think kill Hubble, move away Armstrong. It's better, I think. Okay. Oh, and this is on Erie. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 9 power to be leaving out an area. That's kind of leaving the base for them on a silver platter. So we don't. Well, it also moves away one of their minions. So like we can still do that if we want. But we don't have Liquid Humanity. Yeah, and we've got Crystal Wizard there. We want to not get rid of that. So yeah, we'll move away to here. 11 power is definitely suitably difficult. Yeah. And then Chosen Undead will take out Hubble. And they get there too. Anchor Watch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I gotta discard some stuff. Do they need this? I don't think they do at this point. Yeah, I'm not sure they need this either. I mean, no, keep oblivious. That'll stop Hipparchus from moving if we get a turn to react to it. So discard something else. How good are their standard actions to steal anyway? I think they're moderately good. Yeah, this is all good. This is all good. I don't like it. Maybe get rid of Curse. I don't think that's going to be doing much. Don't like that necessarily, but our hand is just really good. Oh, we have 2 Contrarians actually. Maybe we get rid of one of the Contrarians. Yeah, Q one element in our discard pile for later, perhaps. Okay, I like that better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Start a turn. They draw a card from Shadow Realm. Okay. They are very, very minion starved. Hmm. What do they do? They need, what, 6 more VP? So they only need a double score. Maybe let's... we don't have Hubble out. Maybe we can do Mimetic Polyalloy, get Hipparchus out. But no, I'm not... I don't know. I don't know. Off-putting makes it annoying because it's mandatory and Hipparchus is optional. So if we do Mimetic Polyalloy for Hipparchus now, it would need to be that Terminatrix, but no, that just doesn't work. Okay, let's do Rise of the Machines. Let's do that first. Reveal our top 3. I think we just want to draw all those, play Copernicus normally, and just have the endoskeletons. Yeah. Okay. Play Copernicus on Flaming Area. Play him on Flaming Area. Now we'll do Observatory. Okay, put Skynet on top. 2, 3, 4, 5. I suppose we could have done Observatory before Rise of the Machines, but it's okay. Yeah, I think this is fine anyway. Yeah. Okay, that's turn. Okay, Telescope, that's good. Okay, Breakpoint goes down with Shadow Realm's ability. We need, what, 5 more VP to win? So yeah, again, a double score here wins. And they need 6. Okay, we do need to actually win Shadow Realm, but it doesn't matter if we win Flaming Area or not after that. I don't think we win this turn. Yeah, I don't think we win this turn. But I do think we win next turn. No, that's assuming they don't double score, I suppose. So maybe let's play one of our stallers. and play Sunlight Warrior again. Hmm. It's funny, we actually drew all 4 of the Dark Souls 4s. We're not going to have enough time to kill all of them to play Lord of Cinder or anything, but it is funny. Let's see, do they? Oh, they did play a standard action. Yeah, we'll take that, I think. Seems as good as anything else to take. It's not like we could have stolen one of the celestial objects or anything. Hmm. If we had an impatient, we could probably score Flaming Area this turn, but we don't. Can we score Shadow Realm this turn? Doubtful. We'd need to play 2 minions, I think. Yeah, we can do that, but the sequencing means we can't. We could play the Contrarian now and use that to stall Shadow Realm. That's actually kind of cute. That's kind of cute, actually. Yeah. I mean, and then if we lose Shadow Realm but still get VP, that the score goes to 12-12. Oh, actually, that doesn't work because they don't have the most power there. Funny. Okay. We can use Pyromancy to play Rise of the Machines, I suppose. Yeah, yeah, we can do that. Sure, we'll do that. Okay, use that with Pyromancy Flame Sound. We don't want to add more power to Shadow Realm if we can help it, I think. Okay. Okay, we'll place stasis counters on the Chosen Undead. And then off is actually pretty good. That'll help us with stalling. Okay, Blue Contrarian now. We got off, and we've got Impatient. Ooh, maybe now we win this turn. I'm completely serious. We still have our normal action play, and we have Impatient potentially if we draw it and play it. Ooh. Okay, how would that work? No, we'd at least score Flaming Airy this turn, but I don't think. Oh, well, maybe we do. Because we need 7 power net. Oh, we totally do. Oh, wow. Okay. I'll put this on top. Okay. Contrarian is going to invert introvert. And then, yeah, off-putting is going to help us double score for the win. Wow. That's a finish. Okay. Then we play Impatient for free. We'll give this minion +2 power until the end of the turn and move it. For exactly enough. Funny enough. Is that correct? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It should be 13. Yeah, it's 1 over. Okay. I mean, yeah, sure. We do Crystal Wizard. We'll draw off bottom deck Phantom Allies. Oh, actually, that shouldn't happen yet. This should be here. Okay, so rewinding slightly. Oh, it's because this -2 is still here when it shouldn't be. Oh, that makes this even better. Yes. Okay. So now we score Flaming Area. Off-putting is going to move the Terminatrix. Introvert's going to move and gain another +2. And oh, this should be here. Now we do Crystal Wizard. And yeah. And this should not be 2, that should be 3. Strange. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, they don't have any specials from hand. Yeah. So they tie on Flaming Aries, so they both get 4. This all goes away. And Shadow Realm scores. Introvert's not moving away this time. It doesn't need to. Wow. Yeah, Curse doesn't do anything. Doesn't need to though. Yeah, that's just clean. 2 over here, 4 over here. Wow, that's game. That's game number 1. Surprising pullout of the win for Dark Souls. We'll see if Astronomers can bounce back in games 2 and 3, but that kind of set the tone, I think. They didn't see Hipparchus at all. Yeah, yeah, they weren't able to mill very aggressively this game, which is usually something they can do. All right, we'll see what happens. All right, it's time for game number 2. We're using our medium risk base deck. Astro Terminators are going first since they lost the last game. Let's jump in. So the 2 minions we've got are our 2 leaders, which is really, really funny. They're both so good. I think we're playing Hubble this turn since we've got something we can shuffle into our stack, and this is like a really, really good action to see for putting in the stack. So I think we're going to start with that. Where are we going to put him? Let's put him on 5-star restaurant. We draw a card because Hubble is rare. Okay. We'll use Hubble's talent, reveal Polaris, and shuffle it into our bottom 5. And then after we do that, we're going to look at our bottom 5, discard any number of them, and return the other to top or bottom. Yeah, as long as it's, if we don't see Polaris here, then we know where it is. Okay. So this is our bottom 5. I think what we can do is we can set up Skynet here for next turn. We can discard exposed endoskeleton, put Polaris on the bottom, put Galileo third from the top, and then draw these 2 at the end of the turn. Oh, we do draw. Oh, wait, we already drew a card. Drew Galileo, that's right. And then we're just not going to play a normal action since we didn't draw something we can use. All right. Ire Reclaimed is not a bad base for Dark Souls. If you box the 4s to try and bring out Lord of Cinder, you aren't getting the upgrade cards, which is a little bad, but at the same time, you're getting a 5/2 base. So that's pretty sick. We also have 5-star restaurant that we can use. If anything, I think I want to put 4 kings on 5-star. Yeah, and we're playing Phantom Allies this turn for sure. Well, unless we draw something better with 5-star. Yeah, I think we'll do 4 kings on 5-star. That'll be nice, I guess. Oh, Crystal Wizard. Yeah, considering we can't use that this turn, let's just play Phantom Allies. Okay. Plan was to play Skynet. I'm having trouble deciding where we want to put him. Putting him on Ire isn't the best thing ever. It's also not the worst thing ever, though. It is a big base. I think we'll be okay. Alright, so we do Skynet Talent. Wow. Oh, wow, it's a minion. Never would have seen that coming. And we've also got Telescope. Let's put it here so I don't have to discard for 5-star. We will reveal the bottom card of our deck, and it should be Polaris. Yep. It's an action, so we place a power counter on Skynet. And now we do Polaris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Telescope, Terminate, Terminator, Terminatrix, and Polaris. I think we can definitely put second Telescope on top of our deck. I think we can discard Terminate. What about these? Yeah, maybe do the same thing. We'll queue up Terminator, and we'll draw Telescope and Terminatrix. Then Polaris goes back to the bottom. Oh, we can actually do Halley's Comet, or sorry, Hubble if we want. Hmm. We do have the option to reveal our stuff as we draw them as well, but we've known everything we're going to draw face down so far, so I don't really think we need to do that. That was minion in action. I think we're good. Alright, uncover Phantom Allies, gain 2 future draw and 2 future reshuffle counters. What are you doing, bag? There you go. Can't use those this turn. Do we want to shuffle this into our deck? We've already got 2 of the souls. And we've got Crystal Lizard. You can see it again. Probably. Sure, we'll shuffle it back in. Actually, no, I've changed my mind. Usually, there's 2 copies of that, so we'll just see the second one eventually. I think in the meantime, there's better stuff we can draw. Okay, speaking of which. Crystal Lizard. I think we're definitely playing Crystal Lizard this turn. And it's just a question of where do we play another minion. You could do Chosen Undead to have Four Kings Sword or Abyss Walking later. That wouldn't be the worst thing ever. This draws us a card for 5-star. We'll have to discard for the Chosen Undead, but that's mostly okay. Okay, play Chosen Undead. We will do Crystal Lizard first. Ooh, Liquid Humanity. Sunlight Warrior is also good. We're going to keep that on top. Alright, Crystal Lizard goes. Let's do Ire. Maybe try and focus down Skynet, because this is a major way they win games, just getting a ton of minions in stasis. Actually, speaking of which, let's put all of this way, so we're not running into all this junk. Go ahead and put this back here. Let's see. That was minion in action. We got a discard. That's right, for 5-star, because Chosen Undead is common. What are we discarding? This is really good. This is also not bad. Might not have the situation for it where it's going to drop a ton of cards, so I think we'll make the sacrifice. That was minion in action. Okay. Introvert's a good thing to see. But even with Liquid Humanity, it's still good. Like, technically they step on each other's toes, but at the same time, this makes Introvert safer. You don't have to move it away before scoring if you don't want to, because you can always liquid humanity it. Okay, let's start with If we do telescope, then we're not putting the Terminator in stasis, but at the same time, we might get something better off of Polaris. So yeah, I think we do telescope first. Reveal, Polaris, wow, never would have expected it. And now we get 5 cards. And what do we got? Rise of the Machines, Endoskeleton, Endoskeleton, Endoskeleton. Wow. Huh. Hmm. Let's just get rid of all of this. Go full milling mode. We've already got 2 of our loop components. We've already got Halley's Comet, and we've got a phone book. We just need to find Hipparchus. And also, I should have used Skynet first. So we'll do Skynet, put Terminator in stasis. Okay. Now what do we do with Galileo? Do we play Galileo this turn? Do we play Terminatrix this turn? I think maybe play Terminatrix this turn. Put her on Nightmare. Yeah, sure. Just float it out there. Eventually we'll see something to use with it. Yeah, eventually. And what do we want to do for our action? We just do Terminate on Skynet. Make this base slippery to maintain presence on. This is mandatory, which actually often works in favor of Terminators, surprisingly. Okay, let's draw. Ooh, there we go. We've got them all. This could be a quick game. Okay. Gotta be careful with Terminate. Is it less than or equal to? It's less than or equal to, yeah, not strictly less. I think we can put Seath on Ire. Hopefully we can draw a Contrarian soon to actually break Ire. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what we get on Crystal Lizard first. We do have our, what's it called, draw counters as well. Draw Bit of Chaos, bottom deck Chosen Undead, I think. Yeah. Because we just need our cards, I think. I'm going to spend these both now, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've only played a minion. Oh, we have to move this somewhere else. So we'll move it to 5-star. Is this May? Okay. Maybe put it on Nightmare then. Okay. Yeah, let's just use 1 draw counter. Oh, Blacksmith. That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are we playing for an action? I don't know if we are playing an action. Oh no, playing Sunlight Warrior. That's where we're going. Yeah, we're gonna bury Sunlight Warrior on 5-star. Now I believe buried cards are played at the base when they're uncovered, but not when they're buried. I think that's how it works. Yes. Yeah, because cards like Tomb Trap reference here in their uncover thing, but not in their bury thing. Even though it just says bury this card, you can bury it anywhere. I think there's evidence to support that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's just use this as well. Drop the 10. Impatient, really good, really good. Okay. Okay. We have to keep in mind, see if the scale this is breakpoint increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hmm. We've got Galileo there. Can we play Hipparchus and phone book this turn? Even in IR, we can. No, we would need to move Hipparchus himself away that way. Hmm. How much power can we put out? We don't necessarily know. Oh, Terminate puts a power counter. We can give up 2 cards to put the breakpoint back to 23. Hmm. Take the stasis. Yeah. Hmm. You go to 13. Yeah, we just have to add 10. Yeah, I don't know if we can add 10. Yeah, maybe we start with Polaris, since we don't know anything about our deck now. Alright. Telescope reveals Polaris. Let's get our stack out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't matter if it's shuffled or not. Ooh, Jupiter's big. It is, but you know what I mean. Okay, seeing Jupiter's pretty big. Think we can put that on top for Galileo? For the Galileo coming out stasis. And then... How big can we get Hipparchus? If we leave all of the actions on bottom, eventually, then... But we're revealing our hand is the thing. So I think we want Jupiter in hand. Do we discard these? Put these guys on top? Yeah, put all 3 of them on top, maybe. We could put Halley's Comet in our stack. Hey, caps our output at 5 for Hipparchus, but honestly, I don't know if we care. Yeah. If they've got offbeat, this is really, really dangerous, because we would lose Hipparchus to the base, to Ire Reclaimed. So maybe we try and do everything except that. Ooh, 4 kings is gonna be annoying then. We'd have to not have him there. Or we'd have to undo his effect, is what I'm saying. So how much power can we add? This is 4 there. We would draw a card. Yeah, we have to keep that in mind. We have to keep 5-star in mind. That can give us another Galileo, I guess. Okay, yeah, I like this plan. We'll discard Copernicus, put everything else on top in the order U, U, no, uh, U first, and then U, then U. Okay. Then we've got Hipparchus. We draw a card because Hipparchus is rare. Yeah, and then we play Galileo from Stasis. Can we afford to... Yes, we can afford to not put Galileo on 5-star. No, can we not? We have to reveal Jupiter 3 times. We can do... Yeah, we can reveal him once with Galileo right now. And then we have Hubble to draw him. We have Polaris as well. Yeah, Hubble to draw Jupiter with Halley's in hand. No, I think I'm going to keep all that stuff in hand at that point. Which begs the question of why did we put another minion in our hand? We want actions in our hand right now? So I guess we can't avoid it if we want to score 5-star this turn. How big is Hipparchus going to get? Hipparchus is going to get +3 from Jupiter right now, so that's 7. Before the base scores, that's 8, 9, 10, 11 with Jupiter, 12, 13, 14 with Jupiter. So he'd be 14. We can say he's moving with 4 kings if we store cards to cancel the ability. Yeah, now we play Hipparchus. Where did I put him? There he is. See, now he's adding presence. So we can get VP from all this. Ooh, Nightmare Avenue is actually... okay. So we might only be getting a double score right now. Because Nightmare Avenue, they can just destroy the minion that we would want to follow. Maybe we hold off then. Just break one of these 2 bases without Hipparchus, just so that we can clear the field a little bit, get 2 bases we can actually bounce between. We can't go to Nightmare Avenue. Yeah, because they'll take 1 VP less over losing the game, you know? Okay, so we're actually not storing cards under 4 kings. It might not be those. I think we still want the same cards in our hand. But I think we're storing under Seath instead. Yeah, we got it to 23. Once we know we can get to 23, then I'll think about what to store. Okay. Galileo, reveal our top 3. We also have Skynet this turn. Okay, we already know what we're getting. Jupiter power is going to go here. Oh, putting Polaris back on the bottom. These 2 I think we can leave on top though, because we're going to draw this one with pillars. And now we look at our bottom 5 with Polaris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got Judgment Day, Galileo, the Web, Terminator, Polaris. Let's put a Galileo on top. We can put the Web on top as well, I guess. Now that we've got all of our loop components, we can actually think about stuff we want. What do we... I think we're going to put Galileo in stasis with Skynet. Leave Polaris on bottom. We can get rid of Judgment Day, I guess. We want actions in our hand, though. If we're gonna try and keep all this in our hand, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. When we drew this, it was face down with pillars, so we can reveal it with Hubble to get another 3 power. Anyway, back to this. Hmm. Keep Polaris on bottom. We've got the web there. That's just a good action to play next turn. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit longer, I think, to win. Actually, no, maybe we only need one more turn to win. Yeah, so let's just get rid of these. No. Put Gallo on top, get rid of the Terminator, and put Polaris on bottom. Because we want something in stasis for Skynet, and I'd rather take a guarantee on Galileo. Okay. Now we do our normal minion, which I suppose could just be Terminator, kill Seath 2 ways from Sunday. That'd be really funny. Or we could actually just do Hipparchus and move him away. Oh, that could be a strategy here. And we could have yeah, we have gained information, so we can't go back. But okay, yeah, since we've gained information, we can't. I'm not gonna go back. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back. So let's just do Terminator. Let's just do this the easy way. Terminator. We're gonna name Seath the Scaleless. We'll store 2 cards, which are gonna be, I guess, Galileo and Galileo. That's like fine. We've got Terminatrix out anyway for extra reveals if we turn it into Galileo. Okay, I think this is okay. Yeah, so that brings the breakpoint down. Yeah, okay. Higher scores, we'll do Terminate. Actually, we can use Terminate to save somebody. Do we care about that? Yeah, we could have given all this power to Skynet AI. Yeah. I'm fine with that because that power is completely fungible. Okay, so Terminate and Terminator both have to go. We can use Terminate to save somebody from going to the box, except for Skynet. But oh well, what you gonna do? I think it's okay. Yeah, you have. Yeah, we'll use Terminator to kill Seath. And then Terminate's gonna kill Galileo. Having more Galileos at hand is better, I think. Okay, they get their 5 VP, and everything here goes to the box. Checkpoint to left. Okay. It's a really good Astronomers base. Draw 2 for turn. And yeah, they're gonna reveal these if they draw them, so they get another card with color. And they get an extra minion now. No, it's too bad they're only minions of Hipparchus. Oh, we have phone book though. This triggers checkpoint to left. Let's reveal the top card of our deck. Okay, it's an action, but it doesn't have a non-playability, so it just goes away. Well then, that was eventful. Yeah, we got phone book, we can move to wherever, so we're fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is a little risky if they have chosen undead and impatient. I think it's okay though, especially since we got Terminatrix set. I think it's okay. Okay. What are these guys doing? They're gonna uncover Sunlight Warrior for sure. 1, 2, 3. Goes back to hand. Oh man. Hmm. If we can break the base without our minion play, then Assigned Seed Kid gives us a solo and the soul from Four Kings. That might be a little greedy though. We could also do Impatient to do that, but I don't know. This is all very strange. Hmm. Maybe we can use Assigned Seed Kid as defense against Hipparchus, because even though we can't, what's that? What am I thinking? We can't stop Halley's Comet from moving somebody away. Assigned Seed Kid takes Hipparchus off the scoring base, so Phone Book can't follow it. We would just have to make sure that we don't. Uh, we have to make sure that he's not going to Nightmare Avenue anyway. Actually, no, that steals the phone book entirely. Yeah, that just steals the phone book, which would be good. I think that's really good. Oh yeah, and they don't. He doesn't want to go to. No, he could follow the chosen undead to get around that. Move the chosen undead away. Hmm. If we steal the phone book, it is. They would know if phone book is mandatory. They know all the abilities. You may. Okay, so they wouldn't get the phone book ability. Hmm. Can they break 5-star and they need 7 power? Oh, they can put Oblivious on Hipparchus. That's really good. Yeah. We gotta put Oblivious on Hipparchus. And then maybe we don't care about defending with a Science Seed Kid. Maybe we can put Blacksmith out. That'd be nice. And maybe we can do Impatient this turn. Grab Abyss Walking. Sure, 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 sure. Okay, I like this plan. This is a good plan. Let's play the Blacksmith first. Let's see, is there any minion modifier we want to put out in one of our minions? We could put off-putting. No, Oblivious is more important. Maybe we do that as our normal action. Do this as our normal action. Do this with Blacksmith. I think I'm okay with that, yeah. We do this here. This is our normal action play. And we do further stalling by doing Impatient with its special ability. Chosen Undead. It's going to kill the 4 kings, goes to the box since we own it, and we'll get Abyss Walking. Alright. Oh, this is rare, so we have to draw a card. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we also have to do Crystal Wizard when we play the Blacksmith. Let's not forget that. Do that. I think we bottom deck off since we haven't seen Contrarians yet. And we have to move Crystal Wizard. Let's move Crystal Wizard to checkpoint. Okay, I think Oblivious has effectively nullified Hipparchus for the most part. He can still do crazy things before the base scores, but he can't actually affect himself. This is a really powerful card. Wow. It's like Wish for Invincibility, but almost better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, draw 2. We have to discard some stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can get rid of this. Get rid of 1 introvert. I think that's okay too. Yeah. Okay. Now we are successfully defended against solos, which is really important when you're down by 5 VP. Alright. This goes. And it's really unfortunate to get Oblivious because we actually don't have any action destruction. So yeah, we just can't touch Hipparchus at all. That's bad. That's really bad. We're gonna have to win normally now, I think, unfortunately. I do think we might be able to go for Nightmare this turn. Play Terminator, name Blacksmith for 10. We have no way of revealing our stuff is the thing. We've got Hubble, actually. We've got Hubble. We don't have a minion. Ugh. Maybe we play Pillars normally. Yeah, I think Polaris is doing its job already, or has done its job. I think we can afford to take it off the bottom now. So yeah, we'll play Pillars normally, I guess. So we can do Terminator. Hubble can do Jupiter. Yeah, and this will also give us a good idea of what Hubble is drawing us. Actually, it'll let us choose what Hubble draws for us. Yeah, I like this. So as a creation, Copernicus, okay. It's actually not bad. This is... I'll put this back on top. Shuffle that into our bottom 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's see. If we do Jupiter for Hubble, we could also do Halley's Comet and move Hubble in. That's more power, technically. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe we prioritize checkpoint to left to get Hipparchus off the board so you can turn Terminatrix into it. It's also not a bad idea. You know our top card is what? Phone book? Yeah, it's phone book. You can name Blacksmith on that. Because right now, Hubble's a sitting duck against off-putting. You can even play that with the Terminator on left. Yeah, I think I like that. Focus on checkpoint to left. We'll name Chosen Undead. Alright, do a left. It's an action, so we play it. This will name Blacksmith. Hmm. I think we'd even be okay with losing that base potentially just to get Hipparchus back in play, you know. Hmm. What are we doing? We could do a full come at me on checkpoint, I guess. Yeah, we can do that. Do Copernicus, Hubble reveals Halley's Comet. I mean, that does kind of ruin things for the infinite, sort of. But that's also better, I think, than leaving them on 5-star. We do have to keep in mind they've got Abyss Walking now, so we can't actually solo against them. Oh, Abyss Walking also hurts Hipparchus. Oh my gosh, wow. I did not realize how many tools Dark Weirdos have to prevent the infinite. Okay, so I think we have to assume that we need to win normally at this point. Yeah. 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 Hmm. Okay. Okay, if we need to win normally, then we're gonna do this. Hubble reveals Halley's Comet. Shuffle it into our bottom 5. After that, we'll move any minion from a base where we have a minion. And we draw a card with Hubble. Ooh, Power's a creation. Draw another card. Okay. Move with Halley's Comet is going to be this. I think that's it. We played minion and play action. Played a minion, played an action. Yep. Okay. Okay. Guess I kind of have to expect that when we discarded a bunch of minions earlier. Hmm. We can skirt around uh, Terminator by using Old Soul to play a Chosen Undead, but that's still not like winning us the base or anything. We do probably want to respond to that as well. Hmm. We could use Abyss Walking to move the other Chosen Undead. And this is mandatory, right? Yeah, it is mandatory. So we can move that Terminator away before it kills the Chosen Undead. Um, how much power do we need there? We need 7. Abyss Walking would make 6. Hmm. So we can't quite assign Seed Kid. This doesn't quite work. Can't play Pyromancy Flame on it. Hmm. Bonfire cannot be destroyed. I mean, that's not nothing. But off-putting's gonna move somebody away anyway. Hmm. I don't know if we want to score left because that gets Hipparchus back in play. Hmm. There's lots of things going on here. And this did name Chosen Undead, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Hmm. We kind of want to keep Hipparchus in play with Oblivious on him, which means we would want to move him away with off-putting, which we can do, but that means that we're not using the Chosen Undead at all. Unless we play Bonfire, but then how are we getting the Chosen Undead over? Hmm. No, it would not be smart to. Yeah, especially since they just have a Terminatrix sitting right there. Granted, we only have one minion on Nightmare Avenue, so there's nobody that they could follow us with yet. But the key word there is yet. At the same time, we need to get a move on with our VP. Do we just tank the hit? Hmm. I don't know. I really don't know. What could Old Soul hit? It could hit Chosen Undead. Oh no, we don't have a Chosen Undead in our discard pile. It could hit, I don't know, Voodoo Doll. We would get Liquid Humanity to save all this stuff, so I'm not concerned about that. I'm just worried that if we try and do this juggling act, then we're just going to lose because we lose on points. Hmm. This is tricky. This is real tricky. Can we afford to wait one more turn? I don't think we can. Hmm. Do assigned seat kid. Moves away somebody. But how are we? Let's just do blacksmith first. I think we can try and draw an action. Okay, that's an action. This is so tricky. If we move the Terminator away and just kill somebody, we give them Hipparchus back, which that might, well, considering they just put Halley's Comet in their stack, that does kind of cap what Hipparchus can do. Hmm. That is sort of strange that we could do it like that. We could do things like that. Would we be able to win the base if we do it that way? Move this away, that's 12. We kill Hubble, I guess. And that's 7. Yeah, we'd have enough. That's 6. Hmm. Yeah, we'd have enough, but we wouldn't be able to do anything super fancy. So maybe we just like play a voodoo doll. Oh, we get rid of it? No, we did get rid of it. Hmm. It's too bad. Well, yeah, it's only gonna be 6 power. Let's see what Aleph gives us. We'll play Pyromancy Flame, use the talent, play standard action, which is gonna be Abyss Walking. We're gonna shuffle that back pretty soon after we do Crystal Wizard. Crystal Wizard triggers. It's convenient for checkpoint to left. Offbeat. That helps. Oh, 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 oh. That lets us force the Terminator to go after the base scores. Oh, draw that. Put this on top. Bring this here. Okay, now we're in business. Okay. Is that play or player move? Play. Okay. So we don't want to play introvert. We want to play one of our fours. Now we might be able to do some fun stuff. Because we can delay Terminator till after the base scores, at which point it doesn't matter. And then we just need a minion there. Another minion there, yeah. Which can be Control Freak, I guess, sure. And bonus points, because we'll get to play Lord Vessel off of checkpoint to left. Speaking of which, let's not forget to do this. And yeah, I think just Control Freak's fine. I think the other fours are good, and we don't want to do Introvert because we don't do that to cash in on Liquid Humanity. Okay, reveal top card of our deck. It's an action. Should have done a left before we shuffle back. Sorry. That is absolutely what I intended to do. We're playing Lord Vessel. Where's... So excuse the order of operations, but you know what I'm doing here. You know exactly what I'm doing here. Let's put this on... Let's put this on 5-star. Although, off-putting is actually going to let us trigger Crystal Lizard, because even though we're moving somebody else's minion, we are the one moving it, so we'll get to use Crystal Lizard, which means that Hipparchus is going to be there. I suppose that does mean that we want to score that next. Yeah. Yeah. I see what we're doing here. Okay. Yeah, I think putting it there is correct. Whether we raise or lower the breakpoint, I think it'll be okay. Yeah. Okay. That was minion, and we did actions. So let's go on to scoring. Checkpoint to left scores. Off-putting will go first. We'll move Hipparchus. Oblivious just means it can't be affected by their cards. And we do have the same situation on Nightmare Avenue that they had earlier. We don't want to put Hipparchus on Nightmare Avenue because then they're going to sack him to get Oblivious off of him. Yeah, but this will be okay. Yeah, this is really funny that this is how they're going to counter it. And this also prevents Hipparchus from doing any other shenaniganry. Because Hipparchus can do a lot of shenaniganry. Okay, Terminator's going to go. It's going to try and kill the Chosen Undead. We're going to do offbeat to delay till after the base scores. And now Chosen Undead kills Hubble. Okay, and we've got this thing, but whatever. I was only going to do -1 anyway. Oh, we got to do Crystal Wizard. Or let's draw Impatient. And Pyromancy Flame. Put that on bottom. We want to get Abyss Walking. Let's go in here, obviously. Yeah, okay. Okay. I think that's everything. Yeah, they don't get a chance to do Hipparchus because he gets moved away first. So that's 2 here, 4 here. Now Terminator destroys Chosen Undead. We're going to play Liquid Humanity. Bring this over to here. Transfer all the attachments to liquid humanity. Alright. Alright. And what's the next base? Elysium. Ooh. That's another way to get Oblivious off of Hipparchus. If they can manage to win it. Ooh. Alright. Alright. I think we do Observatory. Oh, did we want to do Endoskeleton? Nobody had attachments except for Hubble. Maybe we do Hubble somewhere to save the phone book? Nah, I think it's okay. There are better things to save. Then again, we've got a telescope in hand. We do indeed have a telescope in our hand that would put Hubble back on top to be drawn again. Choices, choices, choices. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Just having a minion is good. Ugh. Oh, Copernicus. Copernicus could have shuffled Hubble back because he was in our discard pile at that point. Look at Copernicus mattering. Potentially. Yeah, we're putting Hubble back. We're gonna put Galileo back. Yeah, put Galileo back. Those are going into the top 5 cards of the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think they're starting to get a little mixed up. Okay. Yep. Okay, now we go. Yeah, this came off as well. Let's not forget that. I wonder if we can go for 5-star this turn. Probably not, right? I don't know. It's tough. It's tough, especially since we don't have a minion that we want to play in our hand. Yeah, if we try and go for 5-star, we're discarding a bunch of cards. We can play the web. Oh, but we can't put power count. Oh, we can play Galileo to put power counters on, I suppose. We can play Mimetic Polyalloy. I don't think that helps at all. Phone book, I don't think helps. Got Jupiter, I suppose. Yeah, this is annoying without Hubble. We don't really know where anything is now. Maybe just do Observatory. Start building. At least put a second minion in Nightmare Avenue. That's fine. Play the web, I guess. No, we want to play Observatory. Yeah, let's play Observatory. Put him on Elysium. Let's reveal our bottom 2. Okay, we're going to draw a card. We're going to put this on top as well. And we shuffle our bottom 5, and then we draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5. Convenient. Now we have a minion to play. Okay, now we can do Galileo. Can we? There's certainly a bigger chance we can do 5-star now. I don't think we can, though. Yeah, I think we need one more turn. So put a safety minion on Nightmare Avenue so we can get the bonus VP. Reveal by top 3. Ooh, Armstrong. Oh, yeah, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Maybe we put Armstrong on 5-star to also have a safety minion there. Although Chosen Undead would ruin some plans there in that regard. Maybe we can defend it with Terminatrix, turn her into something smaller. Yeah. Yeah, because they want to juggle Hipparchus with Oblivious. I think they would want to give us the VP for that. Okay, so what are we doing with Armstrong? Let's put Armstrong here. There's no way we can score Nightmare this turn, right? No. I can see 17, but no, I don't think it's quite gonna work. Okay. Let's put both these back on top. Let's play Terminatrix here. Let's bottom decker immediately. Play Copernicus. Our deck is small enough that we can use the recursion pretty well. Yeah, and we specifically want to put something small there so that Chosen Undead doesn't ruin our day. Okay. Yeah, because I think they still have a very good shot of winning this game. They just have to be careful. Like if they win Nightmare Avenue in 5-star, that's already a win. From the bonus VP on Nightmare Avenue. Yeah, okay. We're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Okay, Lord Vessel gets uncovered. We can box Seath to go down by 4. That's what, 18? Oh, and we're gonna draw a card for 5-star as well. Oh, we should have discarded a card for last turn when we played Pyromancy Flame there. What did we have? Ooh, Bonfire. Let's say they got rid of Bonfire. They have to do that because Pyromancy Flame's coming. I forgot about that last turn. Sorry. We rectified it though. And I know they had Bonfire because they were deliberating about it. So if we do 5-star, if we try and lower the breakpoint of 5-star, that's 18. It's 18. We play, let's say Chosen Undead there. Or Introvert, maybe. Maybe. It's a big maybe. If we play a 2 there, that's worth 6 power. That is Nightmare Avenue. But if we try and Chosen Undead to solo 5-star, scores goes to 7, 8, but Hipparchus is back in circulation. Maybe we can impatient to move somebody away, like Copernicus away to Nightmare and still score the base. That seems unlikely though. That just seems unlikely. Yeah. Maybe we raise the breakpoint and just stall. Because let's just count. 18. Play this for 6. That makes 13 out of 18. Pyromancy Flame makes 14, I guess. And we need an action. Yeah, we don't have an action to score the base. Okay, so let's raise the breakpoint instead. And then turn this to our hand, box Seath, and which one of these do we want? Moonlight Greatsword or Crystal Armor? Crystal Armor is potentially really, really nice for protecting against Hipparchus if we draw it. Moonlight Greatsword. Moonlight Greatsword's not bad either, but we're also getting to the point where it might not matter. I don't know. I don't know. A standard action might be better since we've got a Pyromancy Flame in play. That's what I'm going to do. I think they've got enough effects where we care about the protection. Yeah, especially like Terminators and stuff. Yeah. I've made up my mind. We're going to do Crystal Armor. Okay. So we don't need to cash this in now if we don't want to. Do we still want to play a 2 there? I think so. I think we want to cash this in so we can make sure that Hipparchus stays oblivious. Only issue is we're not doing Crystal Lizard this turn, but that might be okay. That might honestly be okay. We also have Blacksmith. Yeah, maybe we do Blacksmith first. Try and draw an action. Okay, that's an action. We'll draw it. Estus Flask makes this interesting as well. Because now we have to decide which one of these we want. We could play Chosen Undead instead of, what's it called? Introvert. I actually might like that better. It's much more of a threat. Yeah, because especially with off-putting, they can't put a small minion there or a large minion there. And that 6 power might actually just, or 7 power with Pyromancy might actually just even be enough. Yeah, I like that. Chosen Undead. Cash all this in. That goes on top of our deck. I realize if we'd done this a different way, we could have guaranteed a Blacksmith draw, but that's fine, whatever. Now we have to discard a card because it's common. Discard. What would we discard? Lord Vessel, maybe? Because we've gotten rid of all the Dark Souls 4s on our discard pile. What are we playing this turn as our action? I don't know. We do have to get a move on. Let's get rid of Lord Vessel. It served its purpose. Alright. I'm debating between Sunlight Warrior and Off. If we do Off on the Chosen Undead itself, that brings its power down to 3, so we could still move Copernicus away. We can't move Hipparchus away. Oh, no, it would be 4 power. It would be 4 power because of Pyromancy Flame. Yeah. I don't see a standard action that we would want to play this turn. The only one we even have is Impatient. Yes. So 7 minus 3 is 4. We can still move Hipparchus away, and I can't power him up because of Oblivious. So we know that's safe. That's what I'm going to play as my action this turn. Especially since we have a Contrarian in our hand. So we can use that to flip. from -3 to +3. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I like this. Draw 2. Cursed, also nice. Alright. They are out of stasis stuff. And that chosen undead is super duper annoying. Because now we can't play our big minions there. We have to put small minions. Endoskeleton can go on the same base though. So let's say we put Hubble there and it gets destroyed by chosen undead. We can, we're assuming Hipparchus is getting moved away. Hipparchus moves away, Hubble gets destroyed, but we replace it with an endoskeleton that's still 5 powered 4. So we still win the base. And especially if we just, power up Copernicus as well. Yeah. Or maybe we can just win this turn. Double score it. That'd be cool. Because Hipparchus can still reveal all of our stuff. He just can't get power for it. Yeah, maybe we just win this turn. It's going to be hard with the upped breakpoint on 5-star, but it's certainly no longer free. Yeah. Okay. Um, let's start with observatory, perhaps? Yes, let's start with observatory. Okay. You're going to do the same thing we did last turn, where pillars is going to draw the Terminatrix. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's only 5 cards. Okay. Oh, we should have played the web first. Yeah, we're playing the web first as we do this. Yeah, I totally should have been thinking about that, but I don't think there's a different action they would want to play. Yeah. Okay, now we can do Hubble. It's rare, so we can draw it. Okay. That is minion in action, actually. Now we've just got our talents. Which, actually, that's not nothing. Yeah. Jupiter with Hubble is 20. We can do, actually, no, 21. Oh, yeah, the web is going to do some serious work. I think we just go for it. This can turn into Galileo. We should have a Galileo in our pile, right? Yep, yeah, we do. Okay. Hubble's going to reveal Jupiter. Shuffle it into our bottom 5. No. We only have 4 cards. I thought we had 5. No, we have 4. Hmm. That, that actually does complicate things. We don't want to keep these on bottom, I think. Oh, what did we draw? We drew... What was it? I think it was Copernicus. Yeah, I think it was Copernicus. So maybe we actually don't play... Yeah, I think we want to keep exactly 5 cards in our deck. And we can try and move somebody. Maybe? How many procs are we going to get? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, now we shuffled into our bottom 5, and that's not a problem. I think worst case scenario, we just... Actually, no. Go for it. Just go for it. Just go for it. Okay, web, place the power counter for this. Moves over. We draw pillars. Okay, that's fine. Draw a card. Web revealed. It got revealed, so web place a power counter. Okay. I think we've got a really, really good shot of revealing both Halley and Jupiter off of this. Off of this. Okay. Yes. Now we do Galileo, Jupe, Polaris, minigun. Hmm. Okay. We did miss on that. Hmm. We are going to be up a ton of VP though, so it's probably not the worst thing ever. Hmm. Yeah, we played the web as our action, which I don't regret at all. But yeah, we've used Hubble's talent, we've used Terminatrix talent. Yeah, we're out of talents. I was hoping to hit Halley because then we could have moved this over and given it +3. Yeah, that would have been enough for even the win, I think. That's okay. We'll settle for just Nightmare Avenue for now. That's still really threatening. Yes. Okay, we'll get rid of this. Let's see. This guy gets +3. Let's put them both. Actually, doesn't. Yeah, like let's put them both on bottom so they're inner stack. Unless no. Let's put polars with how much stuff we've got here. We're about to reset our deck when we do Polaris. Let's keep Jupiter inner stack. Okay, so do this. And we have to do one more card, so we shuffle all this stuff back in, and we do one more. What is all this? Okay. Yeah, we knew most of this. Put this on top. Put this on top. Leave the rest where it is. We're going to get observatory for both. Let's put Polaris at the top of the stack. So this card should be Polaris now, yes. Okay, there we go. Web reacts to Galileo as well. We're going to put this over here now. Okay, Nightmare Avenue scores. They'll destroy Galileo for a VP. They're not going to do any of that. Yeah, nothing they can do with any of this, I don't think. Yeah. Okay, so 3 and 2. This is not a good situation. Oh, Hubble's going to get saved by Elysium. Armstrong's going to go into our bottom 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is it? Oh. And we clean the rest of this up. Crystal Lizard is gone. Draw 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Phone book's actually going to be really good for moving Hubble in. This wears off. Did we want an endoskeleton? There's nothing worth endoskeletoning, I think. I think we can get rid of this. We'll get rid of this one as well. We don't need both of those. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Hmm. They gotta get a move on. Okay, this breakpoint goes back down. That breakpoint increase actually saves them the game, potentially. For now, at least. How much do they need there? 8? We can get 7 if that really, really easily. I think we can afford to give them Hipparchus back now, with the score as it is. Like, they're one base away from winning anyway. I don't think the infinite would be doing much. So that'll allow us to get a solo with Chosen Undead, assuming we can break the base. Make the score 10 to 11 to 10, which is slightly less dire. Yeah, we've got Liquid Humanity coming in as well. Okay, so if we play Contrarian, we just don't have an action that adds any power, do we? So we gotta play the Contrarian on 5-star. Well, at least we get to save our action play that way. And we get to save the Contrarian with Elysium anyway, so it's actually not the worst thing ever. Okay. Yeah, it's not the worst thing ever. Where are we putting Copernicus? Because I think I'd rather not give them a bunch of excess power on Elysium. Put it on Jellyfish, I guess. There's no standard action for Pyromancy Flame to play, so we'll just do Power Counter from it. Yeah, we need 7 more. Flipping off with Contrarian is only a swing of 6. Too bad. I really want to destroy Bit of Chaos. We can use Impatient for that, I guess. We'll play Estus Flask this turn. Yeah, so we're moving Copernicus to Jellyfish. The score is going to be 11 to 10. I think we avoid Jellyfish. We go for Elysium next turn. How much stuff is on here? It's 6 power counters and all of this stuff. So yeah, if we do Estus Flask, we could play Bed of Chaos, and I think we'd still be able to. Yes, Contrarian would be there. The only danger is if they score Elysium. That would be a huge disaster, actually. Okay, maybe we hedge our bets then. Do the buried stuff on Jellyfish. Why is this? Okay. Yeah, we'll force Copernicus over to there. Because we can move him away again without putting. Okay. Yeah. Do Contrarian here, we'll flip off. So this -3 becomes +3. We have to discard a card because Contrarian's common. We'll discard Introvert. Don't think it's necessary at this point, especially with Estus Flask. Okay. And we'll play Estus Flask, bury it on Jellyfish. Yep. Okay. 5-star scores. Off-putting. We'll put Copernicus on Jellyfish. Base scores, they get their 4 VP solo. I think they do want to save Contrarian, even though it is more power. This finally goes away. Yeah, I think they'll be okay. If they can win next turn, they can win. I think it wouldn't be because we gave them Hipparchus back. Alright, then Oh my. Yeah, when this goes to discard, we're playing Liquid Humanity again. How many power counters is this again? It's 6, right? Or is it 5? I thought it was 6. Shit. No, it's 5, yeah. I'm gonna exchange these for a 5-er from the bag in the mod. All of this goes with it. They've got a chance of bringing this back. Okay. Second Pyromancer Flame, not bad. Alright. They finally got Hipparchus back at the end of the game. Oh, we gotta replace 5-star. Pumpkin Patch, okay. Can we go for Jellyfish and win that way? I think that would be the path to victory this turn. Yeah, we wouldn't even need Hipparchus for that, I don't think. What do we do? Let's put Andromeda in our stack with Hubble. Alright, so we get the extra minion. That gets banked. 2, 3, 4, 5. Web reacts first time. It's going to go over here. And we're banking the extra minion on Andromeda. We draw a card, which we reveal with Hubble. Okay, whatever. Web reacts again. Right, now we have 2 minion plays. Now what? This last endoskeleton is going to come in handy, I think. Yeah, I think we just have to focus on scoring Jellyfish. So let's do Galileo. Ditch all of that. We don't care. Web reacts. We still have Observatory. And we have one more minion. Let's do Observatory now. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's move. Halley's Comet's going to move the Contrarian in. And we're not going to care about giving them the extra VP. We just need to score Jellyfish, I think. Okay. Which one of these is going on top? Probably Andromeda, I guess. Let me shuffle our bottom 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't think it actually matters. Web reacts. Counter on Copernicus. Do we still have our action play? I think we do. And we've got 2 more minion plays. Let's do Galileo again. Yes, that's why we want to put Andromeda up there. Yeah, we get rid of these. Put this on bottom now. Web reacts. We still got 2 minion plays. Yeah, we'll play Terminatrix here. We'll play Terminatrix here. Do they have a 4 in here at all? Yeah, they've got this thing. We'll trade it out for a blacksmith. Blacksmith will play telescope. I mean, I know this is just Terminatrix, but it's still a reveal. We're going to put that on top. Web gives us power counter. Telescope does not, though. What else do we got in our discard piles? I mean, yeah, we've got Hipparchus. I'm not even gonna bother though, like just to demonstrate that it's completely unnecessary. Okay. We still have one more minion play, I think. Yeah, we'll do this. We don't need the power on jellyfish, obviously. Okay. Jellyfish scores. Jellyfish will let these guys destroy Galileo. What to do? Cursed doesn't help. They don't have a chosen undead there. Off-putting. It's not attached to a minion, so it can't do anything. Okay. So it's 2 here and 3 here. Now they're actually not even going to bother with the Gargantuan Jellyfish ability. They're going to move this blacksmith over with Elysium. And then they're going to endoskeleton to do Copernicus. Save all those power counters. This goes to the bottom. This goes away. All this goes away. And yeah, obviously 2 VP over here. That's the win. 15-13. That's still a close game. Like these guys have a lot of disruption tools. We'll see what happens in game 3, I guess. This is going to be a really intense match. All right, it's time for game number 3. We're using our high-risk base deck. Dark Weirdos are going first since they lost the last game. Let's jump in. And again, Crystal Lizard in the opening hand. This is what allowed them to win last time, I'm willing to bet. So that's a good start. All right. These bases are all pretty interesting, as we can expect from our high-risk deck. I think we're obviously going to start with Crystal Wizard, put it on center of the galaxy, and we'll do introvert here. Center of the galaxy would be good for powering up our introverts if we get cards in our discard pile. All right, we do Crystal Wizard. Ooh, these are not bad. I think we're going to draw Sunlight Warrior. I think we're going to bottom deck Phantom Allies. I think that the cards we have in our hand are better than Phantom Allies. Yeah. And we want to draw more minions, I think. We'll draw 2. Oh, we have to move this around the base marketplace. Ooh, Liquid Humanity, also nice. Alright. Got Observatory in our opening hand. Also got Rise of the Machines. I think we want to put out Observatory first right now. Let's put it on Marketplace. Can exchange that for something else later, hopefully. We'll use Observatory's talent. Ooh, okay. Got Andromeda. We'll put Terminator on top. Shuffle our bottom 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 2 minion plays now. I guess we should play Galileo first. Let's do that on Center of the Galaxy, I think. We've got Terminator, the Web. Ooh, Halley's Comet. So we do have to move something. I think we can return all of this even. We can put Halley's Comet on the bottom. Put Terminator and Web on top, though. Let's see, we do have to move somebody. Let's move the Introvert over to Walking Hut. No, I don't like that. Let's move Galileo to Walking Hut. And then we'll play Terminatrix on Center of the Galaxy with the Andromeda minion play. Okay. I think that's it. Yes. Alright. What are we doing? What are we doing? I think we can play Chosen Undead on Marketplace to start. It's our only minion, so boom and boom. Okay, let's take Impatient. And again, we're going to bottom deck off to try and get more minions. Off is a perfectly fine card, but I think for what we have right now, this stuff is better. We're going to move Crystal Lizard. Let's move it to center of the galaxy, I think. And I think we're going to play Pyromancy Flame. Sunlight Warrior gives us more power more quickly, but if we play Pyromancy Flame now, I think that'll give us more dividends over the course of the game. All right, let's use the talent for a power counter. Okay. Okay, good. We got some minions to play. Let's see, I don't think we're doing any reveals this turn, so let's start with, well, other than Rise of the Machines, but let's do Rise of the Machines. Oh, actually, we got Observatory. That does make us slightly more... Let's do Observatory first. We know we're going to get Halley's Comet. Yeah, there's no chance of us scoring walking out this turn. That just isn't going to happen. The question is, do we play the web this turn or not? I think we can play Rise of the Machines this turn. I don't think we really care about doing Observatory this turn. Good hit. 2 stasis counters on that. Draw this. Return the rest in any order. So this is just going to go back on top and get drawn with its own ability. And then we've got Terminator. I think we don't play it on Center of the Galaxy because we'd have to give them Rise of the Machines. This is mandatory. I think we don't want to do that. I think Rise of the Machines is pretty darn good for Dark Souls, especially with Pyromancy Flame. You'd be able to play it for free at the cost of a power counter, I guess. Not quite free. We'll do Terminator. We'll name Introvert. And we have to flip a coin for walking out. Heads, so move minions with more power. Okay, so nobody moves. Let's keep this here. Okay. And I think we're not going to use Observatory's talent. I think we're fine with everything where it is. Ooh, good draws. Oh. Huh. We have Hipparchus in a phone book. That's kind of interesting. We have Hipparchus, we have phone book, and we know where Halley's Comet is. This could be a quick game. We'll see. Okay, what are we doing this turn? Let's see, maybe we drop Voodoo Doll onto Center of the Galaxy. I think we hold off on the second Chosen Undead, try and wait for a soul to play that. Yeah, I think I like that idea. Do Voodoo Doll, do Crystal Lizard. Oh, okay. Draw Chosen Undead, bottom deck Voodoo Doll. Let's see, where are we moving this to? With the stuff that's in our hand, I think we move it back to Marketplace. And obviously we can't do Center of the Galaxy because we don't have anything in our discard pile. That Terminator is a little suspect. Hmm. think we can play Sunlight Warrior as well. Yeah, eventually I think we're going to want to play off count to on Center of the Galaxy to draw a bunch of cards, but not yet. We'll do Sunlight Warrior right there. Okay, and that's it. Oh, okay, we got Oblivious. Let's see, Stasis counter comes off of this. We do have to play Hipparchus carefully. We've seen that they've got enough stuff to disrupt him that we probably just want to play him terminally. But I don't quite know if we've got the oomph for that to actually start scoring stuff like that. Oh, and they should have used Pyromancy Flame for a power counter as well. This is tough. Especially since we've got the web out, we can potentially start accruing some power counter. We can play the web to start accruing some power counters with Observatory. Hmm. I say we start with Observatory. I know we're going to see Halley's Comet. And let's just see what else we see. Oh, that's convenient. Okay, so we get the movement and we get... And we get an extra minion. We can move Voodoo Doll over. We don't want to move Introvert over because Terminate's just going to destroy it if we're trying to do our infinite. Or we could just go for Center of the Galaxy. I don't know. We could move somebody in. Say we do Terminator to move the Terminator in to destroy that introvert. That'll be 13. This is plus. We can play Hipparchus first for 17, 18, 19, 20. And then we've got an extra minion that can be Hubble. We can play Phonebook as our normal action. The question I have is this enough to start breaking stuff? We're taking a gamble on bottom decking with our actions, I think. We do have Observatory on Marketplace, so we can play a minion that way. Walking Hut's going to help a lot, I think. This comes away, so we're left with 2 there. Let's say Halley's Comet moves this away for 4. Hipparchus needs to be an 11. That doesn't quite happen. Maybe we can just take a solo on Walking Hut for now then. Get the web out this turn, hopefully. Put Halley's Comet on top so that it's all in our hand. We know what we're doing with Hipparchus. But we've got a bunch of minions in our hand. I think the game's telling us to break something this turn. It's telling us to break something this turn, for sure. It's just how. How do we want to do this? And what are we putting on top of our deck? So even if we reveal 5 actions with Hipparchus, that's 9. If we hit Jupiter, then that'd be 11. Then we can start doing stuff from there. Or what we can do is we just break center of the galaxy and see what happens. I'm actually not opposed to that. Yeah. So let's move the Terminator in, put Andromeda on top, do this, shuffle our bottom 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we know that we're going to see Halley's Comet in our bottom 5. We know that. Yeah, so we got 2 minions now. Play Hipparchus to center of the galaxy. Extra minion will be, well, play phone book on Hipparchus. We'll name Voodoo Doll Kid. We'll play Hubble. I think play Hubble here. I don't think we're getting 2 power counters otherwise. And I think we don't use Hubble's ability. Yeah, I think we don't use Hubble's ability just to guarantee. Because, like, we could use Hubble. We could play Hubble in Walking Hut to try and move Galileo over instead, but that's a 50-50 shot. Yeah. I think it's better to take the guarantee. Although, the upside of playing Hubble here, if we hit, then we break center of the galaxy exactly. We've got 5 here, 7. This is 5 for 12. We only need to hit 3 actions to break Walking Hut. And I know we're getting at least 1. Yeah, that's not bad. Do we try it? Do we dare try it? Whereas we need to hit 5 actions on Hipparchus for it to work over here, I think. Or no more than that. No, we would need to hit Jupiter. Oh no, it needs to be 8. But that still works with even just a few actions. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it's worth the risk. So we want tails. Nope. Okay, so I guess what we can do is we can do Hubble. We can hold off on playing phone book. We can do Hubble first. Do reveal pros of creation, shuffle it under bottom 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then draw a card. Oh, yeah, we can play the endoskeleton because we know we're gonna reveal Andromeda. And we reveal these as we draw them. We draw 1 with Hubble, Andromeda. We draw 1 with pillars. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Okay, well, that makes this easier, certainly. Okay, we can play phone book now. Do all that stuff. Yeah. Okay. This worked out. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if they just win right here. I don't know if they will or not. That would be kind of funny, though. But let's just see what happens. Okay. Center of the Galaxy scores. Terminator gets rid of the introvert. They're going to play Liquid Humanity as that happens, though. And save the attachments, hopefully. Assuming it doesn't get scored right away. Now we do Hipparchus, reveal our bottom 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there's Halley's Comet. Remove Voodoo Doll Kid. How many actions did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So Hipparchus gains 4 power. Okay. And we put all these. Well, I'm going to leave these here for now. We draw a card with pillars. We're going to reveal that with Hubble. Okay. Okay, so Center of the Galaxy scores. They get 4 VP. Phone book moves to a base with a Voodoo Doll kit on it, which is going to be Walking Hut. And all this goes away. Threshold of Tomorrow. Well, they're not scoring that this turn. Oh, this goes away. How big is Hipparchus? 12. So they don't quite score Marketplace this turn, I don't think. Because, yeah, let's see. They move. They do this stuff again. Voodoo Doll gets moved. That'd be 4 plus 12, 13, 14, 15. Not enough. It's not even enough to do Threshold. Hmm. It's still not bad to be up 8-0, so I think they take it. Oh, we draw another card. Pillars. Okay. Cool. That's quite the start. Yeah, just for formal. Oh no, it's 4 actions. Sorry. So they will at least take the energy off the threshold. Okay, well, they're going to start up 8-0, which, you know, is not the worst thing ever. Phone book is going to move again to base with a Voodoo Doll kit on it. Okay, let's get an abnormality out. Okay, I'm not going to read this right now. Yeah, okay. Anyway, threshold. Remove an energy compartment to stop it from scoring. So that doesn't happen. And all this goes back. And it goes in this order, I believe. Yes. Okay. So yeah, threshold doesn't score this turn. Just remove the energy from it instead. Now we draw 2. And all of this goes away. Not a great start. Hmm. Are they going to Chosen Undead and Impatient? I think they might. They can do Crystal Lizard with Marketplace. Swap out the Chosen Undead for, I guess, the other introvert. Probably, yeah. Yeah, at least keep the power counter snowball going. Because they're gonna have to do some serious work to climb out of this hole, obviously. Yeah, I think they need to dispose of Hipparchus now. But first they're going to do Marketplace, Chosen Undead, swap it with an introvert, do Crystal Lizard. We're gonna do Liquid Community as well, obviously. This is nice. I think we're gonna play this. Hmm. Are they gonna play standard actions? We know they have Jupiter, we know they have Andromeda, we know they have Terminate. We don't know about Polaris and that Endoskeleton though. Let's keep that on top, even though I think we're... No, we're not going to play Rise of the Machines this turn. I think we're going to play Estes Flask this turn. Yeah, let's keep this on top. And let's see, move Crystal Wizard to Threshold. Transfer these attachments. Put this on top of our deck. Normal minion is going to be Chosen Undead. Crystal Wizard. Draw this. Put this on top. And let's put this back here. And then, yeah, we're going to play Impatient with its special to destroy Hipparchus. We're going to endoskeleton that, I think, onto the same base. Put Hipparchus on the bottom. They'll be able to get that pretty easily off the bottom, I think. Yeah, with Observatory. Okay. And then they've got their normal action, which I think is going to be Estus Flask. Conveniently, they now have a minion of... Oh, we've even got Pyromancy Flame for Rise of the Machines instead of a power counter on it. That might be better. Yeah, I think it's going to be better. Play Rise of the Machines. Okay. We'll play Stasis counters on the Blacksmith. Yeah. And then these go back. Alright. And yeah, normal action will be Estus Flask. Bring back that Chosen Undead, or the Introvert. One of the two. Yeah, we'll do on Marketplace. Obviously, we're going to need to get some solos, which off-putting will help with. Do not count them out. Okay, Observatory is going to get us back Hipparchus. Oh, this comes off as well. Yeah, do we have the ability to draw any cards? Let's find out. Okay, no. 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are we putting Skynet? Don't want to put it on Marketplace because Chosen Undead can just take it out. So let's put it on Outskirts instead. Let's read Bloodbath. After player's minions moved, played here. How is it supposed to get stuff in the first place? At the end of each player's turn, destroy player's minions here of power 1 or less. After this abnormality destroys a minion here, place a +1 power counter on this abnormality. After player's minions moved or played here, if there are three or more +1 power counters on this abnormality, remove all +1 power counters from this abnormality to destroy that minion. How is it supposed to get the power counters in the first place if there aren't? Okay, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna play this here. And do look at our top card, put some stasis counters on it. And we know that they've got social queue. So let's avoid playing standard actions for now. Let's do Terminate on the endoskeleton, I think. No, let's just play the web. I should have played the web before, but we can, we did know what all these were, so we can do that. Yeah. Let's say we played the web there. We can play Skynet first. Let's say we play Skynet, we play the web, then we do Observatory. We know what the cards are, so that's fine. And now we're going to put it... Yeah, I think here is safer. Okay. And that was the only reveal we did this turn, so yeah. Yeah. The next standard action we play has to be something that we're okay with giving them. Or I guess all the standard actions we play from now on until they play it. Play social queue, that is. Okay, so it's their turn. Yeah, they're gonna uncover Estus Flask. Play the Chosen Undead there for sure. Do Crystal Wizard. Ooh, those are good. Let's draw Nito. Top deck Bed of Chaos. Hmm. 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 Think we can put off-putting on our introvert, give it another power counter. We don't. Hmm. I think we can also do Nito on Marketplace. Oh, we gotta move Crystal Lizard. Put it here. Can we just score Threshold? That would be very nice. I don't think we can, though. Yeah. We gotta hold on to Oblivious for Hipparchus, just in case they have to leave him out for a turn. Hmm. I like playing Nito on Threshold, perhaps, which means we want to put Lizard on Threshold. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Uh, the thing about that is that we'd be we can just store cards under it to undo the installing. I don't like that necessarily. And I think we got to start progressing towards killing Skynet as well. Do we have any twos in our discard pile now? We do. We have an introvert. Hmm. I say we see what this gives us. Oh, okay. I think we draw this one, top deck this one. Just have 3 of the 4/4s now. Awesome. This goes to here. No, let's put it here. We gotta progress towards this. Let's see. Dole out the minus power. It's hard to know what to do. Would have been nice to have 4 kings, because then it makes sense to. Well, it's the same problem. They can just ditch 2 cards to get rid of it. Alright, now we can do Pyromancy Flame. What are we doing with our action? Hmm. I want to say Estus Flask on Outskirts. Play that introvert. Yeah, they just can't really break a base very quickly right now. They want to get rid of bed. They want to axe Bed of Chaos to get Easily the Easily Catalyst. They actually haven't pulled that out this game, so let's take a look at that. This is going to speed them up tremendously if they can get to it, but I'm not sure if they'll be able to. And I don't think they have a break on Outskirts next turn either. Like, say we do Estus Flask there now. We've got Chosen Undead from the Estus Flask, or Introvert from the Estus Flask, I guess. One of the two. Then we play one of our 4s. That's 8 plus 4 is 12. We don't have an action for 5, though. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's just a tough situation being down by 8 VP this early in the game for Dark Souls. Let's do this. We don't even have a break on Threshold tomorrow next turn, do we? even with Estes. We don't have the second impatient to do that with, to move the introvert over. Let's say we did draw impatient. Heck, let's say we drew a contrarian. Yeah, that would be the best thing to draw. Oh, we do have the blacksmith come in a stasis next turn, that helps. We can undo Nito potentially for 4. That goes to 11. This would be 14. Okay, it's more likely that we have a break on threshold next turn. It's 11, 14. If we do this at 16, we can play Chosen Undead normally. So if we play Estus Flask, we do have a break on threshold guaranteed. And we would have the action play to play off count. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Alright, sure. Okay, second off. Stasis counter comes off here. See, they can't move stuff away from threshold unless we stop Nito. We could. We want to put a minion on web. Well, I guess we don't have. We can just give up the reveal if it really matters. I'm trying to break threshold. We could undo Nito for 11, and then we need 7 more. It's not impossible. I think that would seal the deal on this to go up 12-1. Yeah. We got to see what Observatory gives us. Okay. Put phone book on top for Hipparchus. Shuffle our bottom 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got to move the web. Let's move this to here now. Yeah, this means we're not using Skynet this turn, I guess, because we want to save that phone book. We want to be using Hipparchus instantly. I guess we can do Telescope. No, let's do Telescope on Skynet, because that could be a way we still do this. Reveal our bottom card. Thumbs up again. Okay. Web gives us a power counter. I think we transfer this back to Marketplace for safety. Let's do Terminate on Skynet. Yeah. Make them less likely to go for that. This would take care of Chosen Undead that they put there. Assuming they don't power it up or anything, but you know. Okay. Okay. This comes off. Hello? This comes off. Uncover this. Play that introvert from their discard pile. Well, I totally should have put Crystal Lizard on Threshold. Oh, no, but it was on Threshold when we last used it. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. No Contrarian, which is definitely unfortunate. We would have really liked to see that. And we definitely can't count on it now. Let's see, did they play any standard actions? No, they didn't. Hmm. We undo Nito ourselves. That brings us to +6 for 13. We play the blacksmith for 16 and a chosen undead. Or we can do 4 kings, I guess. I'm choosing which thing we get with chosen undead. I'd rather just play the chosen undead. Unfortunately, we don't have an action that can give us 1 power. It'll be 13. Play a 4 for 17. We don't have an action that gives us a power, though, right now. Yeah, we just don't. Hmm. Yeah, we definitely need to get a move on in terms of VP. So I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to do Blacksmith here first. We're going to use its talent to try and draw an action, I think. Unless there's some reason that playing one of these... No, we're going to try and draw an action. Okay. Return it. Okay. Yeah, we're going to store 2 cards under Nito to cancel his abilities. I'm going to store off. And we're going to store social cue, I guess. Oh, we can play the second chosen undead instead of this introvert. Since we know we have 4 kings. Yeah, I think I actually like that better to get both the souls. That's Energisk Repel. We'll have Estus Flask. Yeah, okay. I think that is a better move to get both souls that way. It's technically overpaying a small amount, but it gets us both of the souls, which I think is super duper important. And now we have a choice of whether we do off count or we do off putting. How many cards is off count going to draw? It's going to draw us 2 cards, I think. One from Endoskeleton, one from whoever Voodoo Doll Kid hits. I don't know about that. That doesn't seem worth. Let's just do off putting, I suppose. Or we can just do Estus Flask to try and... Hold on. Who is better? 4 Kings or Bed of Chaos? If we do Bed of Chaos, we're grabbing easily. If we do 4 Kings, I think we're grabbing Abyss Walking. Huh. It might be better to actually do Bed of Chaos. Grab easily. Yeah. And then we can do off-putting, or do we do Estus Flask on Outskirts? We could do Estus Flask on Outskirts to try and rush that next turn. We have to have something for Terminate. We can do Oblivious, I guess. But we know that they have second phone book. That's tough. We have Liquid Humanity, I suppose. That doesn't get us Oblivious onto somebody else. I think we need to play the fast game here. I think we just need to plan to... What we need to do is we're planning to play easily the next turn. Oh, we should also put another power counter on this introvert. What we need to do is we need to plan to play easily the next turn. We're also grabbing Gravelord Sword. Yeah, that's fine. If we see one Contrarian, I think we're in business, because we'll have Gravelord Sword. Score's going to be 4-9 if we play Estes this turn. Buried on Outskirts. And then we leave it buried to play easily and use easily to uncover it. That would be 10 power out of 15. 10 power out of 15. We can play we can play 4 for 14. Doesn't quite work actually. To break Outskirts next turn. Maybe it is worth to deny them the 1 VP. But no, surely it must be better to put that on our big minion, our big introvert. Yeah, surely it must be. Surely it's worth giving them the 9th VP. Yeah, it must be. Okay, so what are we doing this turn? Are we just gonna play this for two cards? I guess we are. I guess we do need cards. We do need cards. Yeah, we just need cards. Who knows, maybe we'll draw Cursed, and that'll help. Alright, here we go. Threshold of Tomorrow will give... I don't know, we'll give this Chosen Undead -2. Actually, no, we'll give Nito -2. Because he's getting killed. Anyway, now we'll draw 2 with off count. We got Endoskeleton different from printed, Nito different from printed, everybody else is printed. Okay. No cursed, it's okay. Now we do the Chosen Undeads. Nito gives us the Gravelord Sword. Bed of Chaos gives us Easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And these go away. Yep, that's it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. They can't endoskeleton that because it's an endoskeleton. And phone book can't move him to anywhere. So that's it. Huh. Okay. That might be bad. Liquid Humanity makes it less bad. Okay. Of course. Of course. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Get rid of Cursed. We want to keep Phantom Alloys, I think. Okay, we do this. Let's start with Skynet, I think, this time. Okay, put 2 stasis counters on that. Can we just like break out skirts this turn? Oh, well, we gotta do Terminate as well. Sure, let's play Terminator first. We'll name Introvert. Just make them sweat. We'll do telescope, reveal our bottom card. Yeah. Actually, no. What we should do is we should do observatory first. Shuffle what telescope sees. Oh, well, that's convenient. Okay. And put the thumbs up on top. Keep Halley's on the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we move somebody. We do this in a particular order. We do Webb first. Then we do Halley's. Now let's reveal our bottom card. Oh, it's a minion. Well, we still get a Webb power counter. And that's going to move here, I guess. It's not going to matter too much. We've got to do 3 power with our action. Oh, and we've got Hipparchus. Can we just win? I think we can just win, probably. Play Hipparchus here. My plan here is to endoskeleton this big, massive stuff. Yeah, that should work. Especially if we... we actually don't have... We can play phone book. Save somebody with Halley. Save somebody with Halley, save somebody with phone book. And phone book's gonna name introvert as well. Okay. This should probably break marketplace, if I had to guess. Yeah. I don't think we need to think too much more about this. Yep. Okay. Do outskirts, scoring, reveal our bottom 5 with Hipparchus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, move somebody and we draw a card. We're gonna move this Terminator. No, we could have done marketplace. I don't think we need to do that. Yes, this is the way I want to do it. Move that with Halley's. Yeah, first. Then we do Webb. It's not going to matter. We're not going to get more reveals. Now these all go back. How much power does Farkas get? 3. Okay, and then that's it. Yeah, they've got nothing. Get their 3. Hipparchus is going to go to a base with an introvert, which is marketplace. And then when Skynet goes to the discard, Endoskeleton's gonna come out and get the last power. It's this way. And Skynet goes to the bottom. And we do marketplace. Endoskeleton's got to go first. It's gonna take out Chosen Undead just in case Terminate is going. What did this name? Introvert? Yeah. And then the Terminator is gonna take out the introvert. Yeah, they're gonna do Liquid Humanity just to stick it to them. But obviously that doesn't actually do anything. They're gonna end the game at 17-4. Wow. That was a very, very quick game. It was still 5 bases scored, though. Yeah. That sure was something. Well, Dark Weirdos are going to drop down to the losers bracket, and If this was a single elimination event, Astro Terminators would be crowned the champions here and now, but we have to finish out the rest of the losers bracket stuff first to see who's going to face them in grands. I hope you enjoyed watching, and we've got 3 more matches to go.